What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite cancer-causing appliance microwave. And for today's video, we got an official announcement regarding the bans from the players that were boosted to Diamond. Now, you know who I'm talking about. The neckbeards are like, I can never make it to Diamond. I'm just gonna go pay a cheater to get a Diamond charm, and hopefully I can get the grills at the bar. Yeah, you know those neckbeards, those 12-year-old kids using their mama's credit card. Well, we finally got that official announcement. I've been waiting to talk about it because I really wanted to talk about and vent about it, but I didn't want to do anything until they officially came out with something, and now they did. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Intro is super cringy. Subscribe. So here we got the anti-cheat update that was recently released by Ubisoft on their dev blog. We're gonna go ahead and scroll down. You can see here on June the 7th, we provided a recap for the next steps regarding the anti-cheats. And they wanna go ahead and tell us, hey, this is what's happening. So on Monday, a giant vulnerability was patched that was used by a large number of cheat creators. This basically made them all useless. And a while ago, I don't know if you guys have ever played against one of the cheaters on the PC, but they basically were able to plant the diffuser inside of spawn and you couldn't do anything as a defender. It was pretty much just GG, like they would just spawn, the diffuser's down, call the police. You couldn't do anything, it was just game over. Well, they finally fixed that, which is an awesome thing, and they also fixed some other stuff behind there. So going on with the dev blog, they're saying that they're suspending approximately 1,300 players that were determined to be boosted by cheaters. These players were suspended for 15 days, which many in the community feel is not harsh enough. So this is really big because the community caught wind of this and they were seriously upset, including myself. We saw some screenshots that were provided that were basically showing that these guys were only getting suspended for 15 days and were still able to come back to the game and play. Now trust me, I'm upset just like you guys, but I'm gonna defend Ubisoft just a little bit on this stance. Well, I don't know if you guys remember this, but a while ago, cheating wasn't actually against the TOS. They ended up updating it, and then anybody who got banned got like a 15-day suspension or something like that. It was weird. Well, history tends to repeat itself, so the same thing is happening here. Well, Ubisoft updated their TOS and included boosted by cheating as a bannable offense. It wasn't technically against the TOS for this to happen, so they technically couldn't permaban their accounts, which they spent real live money on. And to clarify, I do want them banned. I'm not kissing Ubisoft's ass or anything, but I do understand where they're coming from. But before we all get our pitchforks and get super angry, I'm going to go ahead and continue reading the dev blog and some of the changes that are happening. They also said that they will not benefit from their illicit activities come the end of the season. We are currently assessing how we will deliver this from a technical side, but all the players sanctioned from this will have their ranks and rewards removed prior to the launch of Season 3. This is basically saying that they won't get their Diamond Charm, and if you search them up like on R6DB, you won't be able to see that they achieved Diamond in that rank. It's just saying that they don't know how they're going to accomplish this. If they have to go into every single account and remove that Diamond, then they will. They do want to stress that they do not view the sanctioning of boosted players as a solution to the issue. Basically, it was a stopgap while we work on the solution, which is adjusting the MMR gains and losses for all players in a match with a cheater. Now, a few weeks ago, we got an update on this match invalidation that's coming to the Rainbow Six game. Now, what is that, Microwave? Can you explain that for me? Well, essentially, after Battle Eye or Fair Fight detects a cheater, then they'll basically wipe all the ELO gained and lost from all the other games, so it just renders it null and void. So let's say your MMR was 4,600, you ended up losing 200 to cheaters over the course of like 5 or 6 games. Well, then they get banned. Well, then your ELO comes right back, just like it was never gone. They're saying that they are finalizing the design next week, and once they complete it, they will meet to determine the workload, personnel, and deadlines. We will then have a better idea of the timeline for this feature going live. Now, again, a few weeks ago, they talked about the requirement for 2-step verification in ranked. Now, we've seen this in plenty of other games. Basically, it requires you to have a phone or an email or something like that to log in. So you put in your username and your password, and then ask you for a code that can be sent to your email or your telephone, and then you put that in, you're good to go. So they plan for this feature to be implemented during Season 3. This will be done in a patch that will occur within the season and is not tied to the launch of Season 3. As mentioned previously, we will have more details and information once it's available. But yeah, guys, basically that's it. I'd like to know your opinion on this whole 15-day suspension for the boosted players. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this situation and if you believe that the steps that they're taking are going to be enough. To be honest, the suspension really sucks. Again, I really wish they would ban them, but I'm extremely excited for this match invalidation. I think it's going to make cheating null and void in the long run. Anyways, that's it for me. Make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoy the content and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all the Rainbow Six Siege stuff happening. I'll see you guys next time where I have another shitty gameplay montage against silver rank players. Bye bye.
And
Oh, he keep on.
Dagger came T room. 2 offside.
Buy the bomb, buy the bomb. Oh my god.
Alright, last 2 offside. Coming from drum side.
Okay. I'm gonna come in and plant then.